Very good, happy Friday morning to everyone out there. Landon here in the driver's seat to bring you your latest weather or not forecast, courtesy of Ohio Valley Insurance, along with our friends up at On Target as well. We can take a look out there, folks. Looking at the latest radar, we've got some scattered snow showers, it would appear, that's trucking east across the region. Much of this isn't necessarily making it to the ground. We do have some flying flurries that's been noted out there across the Skycam network, but that's been just about it that's been able to squeeze out. You can see some of the heavier snow returns. Looks to be right there around the Allen County vicinity, stretching over into Barron County, but that'll be ending here very shortly. All right, we can get a look across the region of Beechtree News Skycam, showcasing the thick cloud cover that we were just looking at there. It's the cloud debris that has been associated here with these hit-miss snow flurries that we've been dealing with as we progress throughout this morning. Same can be said overlooking downtown Bowling Green, the D93 Skycam. We had some flying flurries there a short time ago, but with that being said, since we are looking at that kind of settling down and moving out of here. Now, what's going to occur after the snow showers push out across our east, folks? We can take a look here at the overlaid satellite imagery. We got some low-level stratus clouds. It's going to hang out with us here throughout this morning, as you can blatantly see. But the back edge of the cloud deck is right over here near Muhlenberg County and Trigg County. This is going to be pulling off to the east, allowing for rays of sunshine to take over here as we work throughout the final day of the work week. Temperatures are well below freezing. No surprise there. It's where we've set up shop here over the past several days. Located anywhere between the upper teens, lower 20s. But folks, the good news is we're going to be looking at a warm-up this weekend, but unfortunately not today. High temperatures are going to be climbing roughly 5 to 10 degrees. We'll be on either side of the 30-degree mark as we work into this afternoon regarding those high temperatures. Getting a look here at the latest surface map. We got this Sweeto front that's working its way down to our south and east. That's where we got high pressure building in here out of the west. That should help scour out that cloud cover slowly but surely here as we work throughout our Friday. Looking here at the latest model guidance, it'll give you a nice trailer and picture of what we're expecting here. We'll put this into motion, folks, and again, we've had the cloud cover that's developed this morning, as you can see, and at some point between mid-morning and lunchtime, we should begin to see the cloud cover scour out of here, all right? So slowly but surely, as we progress over the upcoming hours, you'll see the clouds begin to erode out across the region. We're going to have more sunshine to soak in here as we work throughout the afternoon. And then again, folks, as we work throughout our Saturday, as you can see here, here's sunrise, here's mid-morning, lunchtime, and then we get into Saturday afternoon and evening, folks, and then the cloud cover is going to be on the uptick with a southern stream weather maker that's going to be trying to nose up in here, but models continue to show a drying trend for the Sunday time frame, all right? You're going to be able to see our temperatures behave with the mix of the sun and then coming back into more cloud cover as we'll put it into motion for you. Right around the 20-degree mark, dead on the head early this morning. Short-range guidance is greatly in line with what we're seeing on the current observations, only topping out around the upper 20s to lower 30s as we work throughout this afternoon. Clear skies overnight is going to send lows back down to the lower 20s. But folks, take a look as we work throughout our Saturday. Rays of sunshine coinciding with southwesterly winds during the peak heating of tomorrow afternoon, folks. We're going to stretch up to near the 50-degree mark for highs. Hallelujah, amen. We'll welcome it with open arms. And then with more cloud cover working in throughout the overnight, lows aren't going to tumble quite as much, only going to make it down to around the low and mid 30s. And then as we work throughout our Sunday, folks, as you can see here, with more cloud cover, we're going to be right around the mid 40s in regards to high temperatures to finish out the weekend, all right? Now let's talk about what's in store as we progress past the weekend and on into next week, because that's when our next impactful weather maker could arrive. Here we are rolling throughout our Saturday. Here we are getting into Sunday, folks, and previously mentioned earlier in the week, we've been talking about this southern stream weather maker right here, and this area of high pressure, folks, clockwise flow, looks like it's going to suppress all of that rain to south of the Kentucky and Tennessee line. We might get on a stray drizzle or something like that in the Sunday time frame, but I'm expecting the vast majority, if not all of us, to remain bone dry. Here we are progressing throughout next week. Here we are working into Tuesday night and then into our Wednesday. We're kind of in between split flow with a disturbance to our north and a disturbance down to our south. We'll be keeping eyes on this, folks. Wednesday into Thursday, this is whenever we're going to be keeping close eyes on this evolving weather maker. We were talking yesterday how the models will change, and they have been doing that. Global models, the GFS and the Euro, still isn't great agreement on exactly how this is going to unfold. But you can take a look here. We're going to continue to watch the very end of January into early February for the opportunity of some strong storms working up into our vicinity. Right now, models are showcasing the surface low developing across the Great Plains. Warm front will be to our north, cold front off to our west. That places us in the warm sector with a deep, warm, moist air coming in here out of the south. And folks, if this comes to fruition as we head towards the end of January and the start of February, we can be seeing highs realized closer to the 55 or even 60 degree mark that could prime up our atmosphere for some strong storm chances. So here we are looking at a week out from today, all right? This is valid for the 31st of January. Then we put it into motion. Cold front bowls northeast over the region, and then a secondary low develops here near the Gulf, bringing up another weather maker. We'll need to watch that for the backside to the north and west. Could be a snowmaker here if we get this low to claw a little bit further east, right along the spine of the Appalachian Mountain. So folks, long story short, here over the next 5 to 7 days, there's not going to be much going on. But rolling into day 7.5, 8, and 9, we're going to have to keep an eye on things, as we could go with, as models were just showing, a typical Kentucky weather forecast where we have some strong storms in here, and then a day or two later, we might even get in on a wintry mix or a snow event, depending upon what exactly this low pressure system does. Talking about the near term, folks, over the next 6 to 7 days, this is valid all the way through next Thursday morning at 6 a.m. Maybe a tenth, maybe 2/10 of an inch of rain. It's not going to be much to cause much fuss about, because again, folks, we're going to be looking at roughly where this time frame ends, and then throughout next weekend, that we'll get more impactful rainfall and the potential for storms, even a little bit of wintry weather shenanigans to come along with that. As we always say, folks, with Kentucky weather, drink it down. It always goes down smooth. Here's your next 6-day weather forecast, brought to you by Ohio Valley Insurance. Scattered flying flurries this morning, nothing to worry about. Going to be cold. Highs this afternoon around the 30 degree mark despite sunshine. Westerly winds will be present, keeping it cold. Much warmer and breezy Saturday with highs near 50 degrees. Clouding up throughout our Sunday with mid-40s realized. Sunday night, clouds try to scour out. They'll be near the low to mid-50s Monday into Tuesday and Wednesday of next week underneath partly sunny skies. We will take all of that we can get. Folks, that'll wrap up your Friday morning Whether or Not forecast, brought to you by On Target. You all take care of yourselves and each other. Have a fantastic